I drove like 6 hours to actually talk about your dog.
Yes.
Last time I saw your dog, he was a puppy.
Yep.
Cute dog. Now he's a grown dog. He has an Instagram page of like 100 and what? Or 200,000, 150,000 people.
Wow.
you know his Instagram got that big?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the one that puts the pictures up and everything, but I didn't realize that it's got that many.
Yeah.
I need to get on there more often, but he's always online a lot too. But it is crazy, you know. It's just, you'll see it tonight. There'll be tons of Edgar Boogie posters and stuff in the crowd. It's crazy.
That's too cool. So I mean, it's almost like he's getting just as popular as you.
Probably so. He's gonna take me over. I'm gonna manage him, and I'm just gonna
I love it.
hang out on the beach.
I mean, but he should contribute. Does he contribute in any way?
Yeah, he'll probably make the stage appearance tonight.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
Hillbilly Live.
I wish my cats would get more famous than me. You think that's?
I mean, I will say Carl. You know Carl, the little Yorkie. You know, the dog that I almost broke in half.
Your tiny dog.
Yeah. So he's got like 130,000 views on a video that I put up on Instagram. 130,000 views. That little thing that we bought.
He's
that
cute.
Little thing. Well, I know he is cute. He is cute.
Hey, y'all. I'm Amber Parker.
I'm Brian Taylor.
And this is Hillbilly Live. Welcome to our 15-minute morning show. Welcome back.
Woo!
You made it through the weekend. How was it?
It was good. I went to a friend's birthday party. He turned 30 on Saturday. That was great, and I felt.
You've got young friends.
I felt out of place a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some other people there that were older, you know, so I was younger compared to some of the people there, but.
Oh, that doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
You were the weird middle age. The weird middle-aged man.
Not really weird. I mean, but yeah, possibly. And then Sunday I went and had coffee over at Starbucks, and the parking lot was empty. It was like 9:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It was empty. All kinds of parking places to park, you know. And my truck was minding its own business.
Mm-hmm.
And then this girl that worked at the Starbucks decided to park next to my car or park in it, one or the other. But yeah.
I can't tell here what she did and what's dirt.
I mean, what does help, yes, the dirt kind of blends everything together very nicely. So if I just leave it, possibly, you may never be able to tell. But yeah.
Oh, his truck's just dirty.
And then trying to deal with insurance. I mean, that's the worst part about it.
Is your insurance guy calling? He told me he would have to interrupt our live stream if the insurance guy called.
Well, I called the insurance guy like early this morning, and the lady answering the phone. Well, he's really busy today. Well, I get it, but I need him to call me back. I mean, can he call me back?
They're supposed to be working for you.
Well, apparently not just me. There's other clients, other people having problems, you know, with hitting each other with their vehicles.
That is unfortunate. I had a different kind of weekend.
What happened?
I invested in myself, my family, my future. And I bought a whole shelf just for my CVS surplus of toiletry goods. Because I've gotten some really good deals, and they were like expanding off of the one shelf that I had. So now there's like a whole little bookshelf dedicated to.
So where'd you buy this shelf at?
The Walmart. CVS.
And you put it together for just this.
Yep.
I mean, you're not doing drugs. I mean, so that's a good thing. You're saving money. You're putting things away for future.
That's right.
Future use.
Our hair, our bodies, our faces, our hands are always going to be clean. We're always going to have sunscreen. We got toothpaste. We got deodorant. We got bar soap. We're good.
you're just living a really interesting life, Amber. I just want to say, since you bought your house in Alabama, you're just living. You're
It's
living the good life.
it's like those insurance commercials where you become your parents. Because do you know who got me into the CVS couponing?
Your mother.
My mother got me into this.
You gotta honest. You gotta honest. I mean, Vicky is probably one of the most honest people on God's green earth. So at least she taught you how to save some money.
I mean, I'm better at it than her, but
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I mean, she's a pro. You know,
No.
she's a pro.
no, she's not. No.
What are you
She's
trying to say? Are you trying to talk bad about your mom?
No, I'm just saying.
I mean,
she knew
do
about-
I need to call her after
No.
the show and
She
say,
wants-
"Hey, Amber"?
She wants me to teach her so she can. I do. She just told me about it. You ought to do this, and I did.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Hillbilly Live.
big news in country music. Big news in my part of the world, because I know some people, that were driving to the Morgan Wallen concert. 2 nights in Oxford at Old Miss. He played Saturday night.
Yeah, played fine.
Saturday night. Everybody goes to the show Sunday. Like Ernest played. Parties rocking out, right? Put on a good show, right? People are ready.
And then wait, the wait's coming on for Morgan.
Morgan's about to come out, and then they get hit with this.
Take notes.
Okay, hold on. So you see that's just up on the screen. It tells them that he ain't coming out, and they can get refunds. Okay. Morgan ain't coming out. So
I'd be so upset. I'd be so upset.
Last minute, you're already at the show and it gets canceled.
Yeah, you're just waiting for the headliner to come out. You drove all that way, spent that money.
You probably already halfway drunk. So you already halfway to an Uber. You know what I mean? So there's more money. There is more money you are about to spend. So Brian found this TikTok where, they compared Morgan Wallen to Luke Combs just to be like, hey, got to learn from this.
Talk to you before we start, if that's okay. Is that okay? Can I talk to you for a second? So as a lot of you may know, we played a show here last night. I'm assuming some of you were probably here. A few of you were here last night. Well, at about 7 p.m. today, a few hours ago, I realized that I was not going to be able to sing as good as I normally do. Now I know you're sad, but what I've decided to do is refund all of your tickets, and we're going to play. Hold on a second. I'm just going to need your help. We're still going to play the show.
Yep.
But it's not going to be what I think it should be for you guys having to pay for it. So we're going to put on the best free show we can put on.
All right, so he did a 2-night show, so kind of the same thing that Morgan did. So I get why they're kind of comparing this, because same identical thing. But there's some talk even on TikTok. I mean, TikTok has gone just berserk over this.
Oh yeah, of course.
Some are saying that Morgan got drunk and too drunk the night before and couldn't perform.
I mean,
I don't know if that's true. I don't think Morgan would do that and risk, the whole tour going to crap. But TikTok is speculating all kinds of things. But if you're there, I mean, you could have came out to address the crowd.
TikTok is a speculation station.
Oh.
Speaking of which, we're live on TikTok right now, behind the scenes on my TikTok. If you're ever curious what behind the scenes of Hillbilly Lab looks like, at A Parker Online. There you go, Brian. I remember to give out my TikTok.
About time you did it right.
Thank you. You know what though? I'm not the only person that can't remember things. For example, Thomas Rhett's wife can't even name his albums.
Names of all 5 of my records. What was the first one called?
He goes like this.
What was the second one called?
Unforgettable.
No. No. What was the name of the album?
Can I have a hint?
Do you know the names of any other albums? This is the real question.
Unforgettable.
That was not ever the name of the record.
That's awesome.
I mean, she's really busy. I mean, in her defense, she's busy being a mama. She doesn't have time to follow his career. I mean, she has to raise kids. You know how hard it is to raise a kid? You know how hard?
No.
I mean,
on
you
purpose,
can't
it
put them in
looks
a cage and leave them like a dog.
It
You have
looks
to take care of them every day. Every day.
What's funny is I feel like that keeps someone like Thomas Rhett grounded, because there are people that know every album, every song,
Oh,
every
yeah.
that there
Oh,
is.
yeah.
There are people that know all those things, and that can kind of go to your head when your wife can't remember the name of your album.
But Amber, that's a perfect example of what happens in a marriage. People don't know what the other person does. They just know they come home every day. That's all they know.
That's solid.
They know.
That's solid. Sam Hunt just announced expecting baby number 2.
Nice.
So he's about to find out that his wife won't be able to remember his albums either.
Do you think this is going to happen every year? Next year be baby number 3, then maybe. Never mind. Congrats to the Hunts. Congrats to the Hunts.
That's kind of how it goes, though. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hillbilly Live.
What would you get out of bed for at 4:45 in the morning?
I do jump out of bed sometimes if I hear the dog making those, like, throw up sounds. That will get me out of bed faster than almost anything, because I can sleep through a lot of things, but that will get me up.
That's solid. That's solid. I usually get up at that time because I have to poop. But other people wake up every day 4:45 a.m. to test an emergency alert system.
Why? I hope somebody got fired over just that.
I mean, that's annoying.
Apparently a politician now in Florida wants to pass a bill to where you can't run those tests between like 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. And I'm all for that, because politicians don't do anything right. But if they can make something like that happen, I'm good with that.
Like most places I've worked that runs their EAS test, it's like at 11 on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Silly.
And this went out to people's phones.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Because when that goes off, it needs to be a real emergency.
Yeah. I know
If
when you
it's
hear something going off on your phone, you're like, oh my God. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Is it a hurricane? I mean, it's Florida. I mean, I would have thought, is there a hurricane hitting the house right now?
I know every time my phone does that, it's a tornado.
Oof.
Yeah, and it's close.
Hillbilly Live.
Oh, TikTok, you never do me wrong. I mean, you're doing some people wrong.
No, they're not. Calm down.
But not me.
Calm down.
Not me. My algorithm is right in its sweet spot. Looking good. Like this hillbilly contraption in front of the gas station. Look at that. That's a lawnmower pulling a wagon with a guy in a wheelchair strapped to it. Just strapped.
At least he's strapped in. I mean, because he
Strapped
could be
in.
just all over the place and bounce right off. You don't want Grandpa bouncing off the trailer. Got to strap him in.
Strapped on.
Safety.
That's something. And then there's this. You know what? It's amazing what you can find on
I can't stop laughing about this video. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna die.
It's a good one.
I'm gonna die.
Got it.
Auntie got the walking farts all the way down the sidewalk.
Oh my god.
All the way down the
I
sidewalk.
can't stop laughing about it because it takes me back to my grandmother when I would go grocery shopping with her as a young child.
Farts.
She got the walking farts, and that's how I knew where she was because you could hear her, and she didn't care. She didn't care at all. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's natural. That's what she would say. It's natural. I know it's natural, but
Look, at least you always knew where she was. Yeah,
and you got to know where cameras are at all times.
Oh my god,
cameras are everywhere, catching all kinds of things.
Walking farts. All right, y'all. We're gonna end on walking farts. So I hope you have a good rest of your Monday. That's our Hillbilly Live 15-minute morning show. You can read all these stories and watch all these videos at hillbillylive.com. Brian worked very hard on all those blogs. I had
Walking
absolutely
farts.
nothing to do with it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to share this video with your friends. Click the like button. Tell them that we were funny or we were something. It's
Probably
fine.
stupid.
It's fine. It's fine. All right, y'all. We'll be back tomorrow night, sometime around 6 Mountain Time, 7 Central. Until then, go ahead and drink up.